welcome to another episode of Recipe Rivals. This is the show where we take two similar but unique recipes and we battle them against each other for creativity, ease to follow, and last but not least, taste. The focus for today's episode is burgers. First recipe is provided by Gronk the Gourmet. He is another YouTube user who makes a variety of videos based on orc-inspired recipes. Definitely go check out his channel after this. That burger is going to be a Smashburger patty melt, so we'll take a look at that here in a second. And the second recipe that we're going to be looking at was provided by a Reddit user. I'm going to provide his name in the description below. I cannot pronounce it, so I apologize. And the recipe that we're looking at there is a Jalapeno Egg Burger. Hi, Serena. What do you call a cow who eats hamburgers?
Yeah.
A cannibal. Come on, Serena, laugh. Go ha ha ha. No? Okay. Gronks says that the first thing that you need in order to make his burger is a sweet spicy root from the land of Vidalia. Just gonna cut one of the ends off and I'm gonna leave the other end intact. I'm gonna cut half this in half because I only need about half of this. I cleaned up the onion a bit there and now I'm just gonna do it in half here up to the root. And then I'm gonna do half ribbons. And I'll stop recording now. And now comes the patty creation for the Smashburger. I have about a pound of ground beef in here, and the seasoning on this is real simple. We're gonna put about half a teaspoon of salt and pepper in here with a little bit of granulated garlic powder in here, and we'll see how that goes. And then Gronk says, "Orc mixed with hands like big mighty warrior. No need human tools." Then I like the idea of like a 1/3 pound burger, so I'm just gonna split this into 3. And we are gonna wanna just roll it up into a nice little ball for our Smashburger process. Now we have everything ready to make that Smashburger. I'm gonna just put a little bit of oil on my cast iron skillet. And I'm gonna fry up all of those onions to a caramelized state. Once I have these a little bit caramelized and soft, I'm actually gonna continue cooking them, but in a different pan. Because I'm going to need this for my Smashburger. Smashburger part, you're going to need 2 different instruments. One to smash the burger down flat, and then another one to press that instrument down. So I'm just going to put the burger in there. I'm going to smash it like this, and I'm going to press it down real good. Now smashing it like this creates a different way to render the meat, so you get a little bit of a different flavor. While that's cooking there, I'm going to start toasting my sourdough bread. I got this bread from Neater's local bakery. And you're just going to want to put a whole honkin' lot of cheese on here for melting. As your burger begins to cook, you'll just place it into the sourdough bread, and then we'll start to cook the other side. Again, you're going to put a whole bunch of cheese on this side as well. You also want to put some of these onions in there. And for a little bit more flavor, we'll put some mayonnaise. Alright, and there we have our first burger of the day. Now the first thing that you're going to want to do for your jalapeno egg burger is to prepare a chipotle sauce. Now I have all the ingredients here that I need for that chipotle sauce. The first ingredient is 6 ounces of chiles and adobo sauce. Next, we have half a cup of mayo. We're going to add half a cup of Mexican crema. I'm going to do about a quarter of a bunch of cilantro. Put a half a teaspoon of cayenne in there. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of cumin. And half a teaspoon of salt. We're going to take each of those ingredients, throw them in the blender, and just blend it up real good until they're smooth. Sauce. Got mayo, Mexican crema, cilantro, half a teaspoon of cayenne, teaspoon of garlic powder, some cumin, and lastly, salt. Put the lid on real good and blend. Alright, and you're going to end up with a little creamy sauce like that. And it wouldn't be a jalapeno egg burger without a jalapeno. So that's what we got here. We're going to chop it on up thinly to be placed on the burger after we fry it up. I have another pound of ground beef here for the second recipe. The recipe provided recommends a seasoning that is 4 parts Larry's seasoning salt, 2 parts paprika, 1 part cayenne, and 1 part cumin. I have that mixed up right here. You can take a look at it. Evidently this stuff is really good on everything. Throw it on your fries. Great stuff. And then I'm just going to mix this up real good with my hands. Once you have that good and mixed up, I'm going to split it into 3 equal pieces, and I'm just going to form them into a patty shape. Now comes the jalapeno egg burger. The first thing that we're going to need to do here is line 2 of these pans with bacon and go ahead and fry that up so we get some oil. I'm also going to just put a little bit of olive oil in this third pan, and we're going to start frying our jalapenos. Bacon's going to add a little bit of flavor to the meat and a little bit of flavor to the eggs and help the eggs so they don't stick as much as well. While this bacon's cooking over here, I'm going to just throw in my hamburger. We're going to do about 5 minutes on each side, and you want to throw on the cheese about a minute before the last side is completed. The jalapenos are getting a nice roast on them, so I'm going to turn this guy off and just let it settle. I'm going to put a slice of cheddar on there. I'm going to scoot it to the side. Meanwhile, I have some brioche buns that I got, and I'm just going to put them in here to toast. Oh, poor baby. Alright, we got the toasted bottom and the toasted top. I'm going to put that creamy chipotle sauce on both sides. Gonna follow that up with the burger, the egg, some jalapenos, and then finally some bacon up on top. Burgers are ready, and I am ready to see how they're like. Now, just looking at the first 2 categories, it's kind of hard to say which one wins. The Smashburger has the nice sourdough bread, but the Jalapeno Egg Burger has that nice creamy chipotle sauce and a couple of other things that I think helps it win on the unique factor. In terms of ease to follow recipe, I think it was way easier to make the Smashburger than it was the other one. Hi girl. we're ready for dinner. However, I think they both had their ups and downs there. I'm going to give the win on that one to the Gronks burger. Last but not least, now it's just time to take a look at taste. I'm going to show you guys some cross sections of both these burgers, and then we're going to dive in.
Oh my goodness.
Dinner's over, and that was a treat. I have to say that both of these burgers were really super good. If you have the opportunity to try them at home, try both of them. They're great. Gronks patty melt, super cheesy. The bread was great. I loved it. When you put those juicy vidalia onions on the burger, oh, it just makes magic. And having it on that sourdough bread really had a nice crisp texture. The Jalapeno Egg Burger had that great Chipotle sauce. It was very, very tasty. Coming from Arizona, it had the heat that I needed, and the seasoning mixture used really helped bring out the flavors of the beef and other things inside of the burger. Choosing to fry the jalapenos was also a really good idea. It gave it a nice roasted flavor. And while the recipe didn't specify this, I definitely recommend a brioche bun on that one. With that being said, of course there's a winner. What it came down to for me was one of these slightly edged out the other one in taste. And as far as the core ingredients of both, I feel like you should have what you need for the one that I chose for the winner. So with all that being said, congratulations. With all that being said, congratulations. She won't let me. She won't let me. So with all that being said, with all that being said, of course there is a winner, and that winner goes to the Jalapeno Egg Burger. Congratulations. Enjoy that $20 gift card. Please share, like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. If you enjoy cooking shows, I definitely recommend that you check out Gronks' cooking channel. For our next episode, we'd like to go back into baking. What we're going to need for that episode is your brownie recipes. You could either supply those recipes in the comments below, or if you want to send them to me through email, you can email me at reciperivals@gmail.com. Thanks, and see you next time.